Hey guys, good afternoon. So today's my midday for Wednesday, the 24th, I believe. I'm getting my days corrected. But Don, my homeless friend I just met over here, who I videoed, but then I ended up deleting because I screwed it up. I made sure that I removed the day because I didn't have the day and date right. Anyway, it's late afternoon. I'm thinking back on the East Coast. It's kind of midday here in California. I'm over at McDonald's doing my usual 2 for $5 breakfast. You have to laugh. I know I'm kind of in the ritzier part of LA when the McDonald's drive-thru has a Maserati and a Jaguar in the drive-thru. A Maserati and a Porsche in the drive-thru at a McDonald's. Don't see that too often back home. But so I'm in LA. A few things today. First of all, as I was sitting here having my lunch, I got an email, and I want to give a shout out and congratulations to Shannon Weaver back from PA, who won the the football picks for week 6. And I gotta get her a shirt and made sure to point out that she doesn't even know football, just kind of made some guesses. So rub it into me while you're there. So it's not nice to beat the host of the game. So you wouldn't believe it, I don't even know football, I just watched the Super Bowl. So congratulations, and the shirt will be on the way. Earlier today, I had an epic fail, which only I could do. But there's a chance I can try to do it tomorrow. It's a chance. So, anyway, Journey's friend and family member Jim from Hobart, he suggested something really cool. And he said, Jim, what if you have the tracker and you do your "I love you," sign in the streets kind of thing? And he had put out a map way back when I was playing the Pomona or something like that. But I figured I'd wait till I got to the grid of LA to do it. So I spent a good hour, maybe a little bit, hour and a half, walking this journey on my tracker. What I didn't realize, and again, you've already known technology-wise I'm a nightmare, the tracker picks up blips every 10 minutes. So if you look at the tracker, you see this whole hodgepodge of where I am. So as I had Jim look at it and tell me, no, you missed this bad, Jim, Jim, I told him what happened, and he said, oh, that's because it picks up, and I didn't realize that I could program that. So I'm going to see what the lowest interval I could program it. So I think it'd be pretty cool if my last gesture in this journey was the I love you sign on the tracker before I head down to the pier on Friday. What else do I want to talk about? So everything is so overwhelming. Somebody said something to me just a little while ago that it must be so awesome to be able to think back and look back. And it's all I've been doing. California's been kind of goofy in the sense that, I shouldn't say it's been goofy. When you get to the big cities, what I found all along the way is when you're in a small town, what I'm doing, people know each other, people buy into it. In the big city, everybody must either be so busy surviving or just caught up in their own gig. The news doesn't cover it, most people don't cover it. Especially out here, I'm just another guy walking. I don't even have a backpack now. Another guy walking with a little pull cart. So it doesn't really raise any eyebrows out here at all. So it's been a lot of reflection and introspection, and it's overwhelming. So Sharon said it's really awesome. I must think back of what I accomplished, and really the truth of the matter is it's really overwhelming because the journey's never been about me. But when you think about that for a minute, think about that an idea came into my head last May, and here we are almost 6 months later, and I made it from York, Pennsylvania to here. I left with $6 in my pocket, and all because of essentially complete strangers. A lot have become friends, but complete strangers were able to take me, just a nobody, and get me from central Pennsylvania out to the Pacific Ocean. Literally, I'm going to be standing over the Pacific Ocean at the end of the pier on Friday, less than 2 days from now. And the time it really hit me, was when I was back in, I don't remember what time now, just a few days ago. There was a map of the U.S. on the wall, and as I said to Sharon, I sent me that text, I'll never look at a map of the U.S. the same way again, because when you looked at it, I was here, and now I'm over here. How I got here You know, it wasn't like just a jet that flew over or a train that took me. It was a, you know, it was. I know that lose it, so I don't want to cry. It's just pretty crazy. So the last week here in California has been kind of tough. I'll reveal why soon enough. But if I haven't been feeling well the last 2 days. Really had a battle this morning. There's a spider web on me for some reason. So if I see him down, it's not that I'm down. It is very emotional, and if I look tired, I'm physically tired, but emotionally I'm really battling right now. Just because the down moments when I start to think about the people. Again, I'm always big on the people. Any vacation, any job, any community, it'd always be great if you got great people with you. And quite frankly, the best vacation and the best job and the best anything can be ruined if you don't have good people around you. So I always come back to the people. And when I think about, from day one, Basil Crapster, all the way out to the help people give me recently to make sure I get through these next few days, to Scott get me a room Saturday night, although he lives in South Carolina now, so they had a billionaire happen last night. Maybe he's a billionaire, I don't know. Hopefully for him it is. Anyway, it's just want to check in with you guys. Oh, the other thought I had, which was, this is one of those gym odd thoughts, but I find it offensive, and maybe tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just old school. But so I'm in the McDonald's over here, and you go to order at the counter. Now they didn't do it to me, but they insist that you go to this kiosk that order online, and that irritates the crap out of me because, like, I refuse to use those self-pays at the grocery store. Inevitably, at the times I've tried, I've screwed them up, and I need help anyway. But why am I doing their work for them? They're not giving me 10% off. They're not giving me... So that's kind of my point. Why are we doing the work of all of these businesses and not receiving a discount for it? And I know they're going to turn around and go, well, that's how we keep the prices down for you. Bull crap. We end up doing... You've got to pay somebody as a cashier, and they're professionals. They do it a whole lot better than I do it. Every time I do it, I jam it up. But I never understand why they don't give you an incentive to use the stuff. You know, I like to talk to the people. I like, as I said, to engage with people. Habib is the gentleman, the manager that took my order in here. I like saying, hey Habib, how are you doing today? As opposed to going to a kiosk and having someone yell out 22, number 22. I mean, forget about... maybe that's what bothers me more than anything, is that human interaction. Like, we remove it. Technology removes so much human interaction out of things, then we wonder why people can't socialize together and get with themselves. And then, like I said, I'm doing the work. I go to the grocery store by my home, and they point me to that line. Why? They pay a girl to sit there and watch 6 people at one time. So when I inevitably screw up, she comes over and helps me. Well, why don't I just go wait on the line and have somebody do it for me? Or tell me I'm going to save 10% or 5% or 2% or whatever the heck it is. Or here in California, give me a free bag because I got to pay 10 cents per bag every time I go into a store. Anyway, I'm off my soapbox. But I don't know how many of you guys felt the same way. And I've seen at least 3 times in this, 3 times I can recall on this journey where people have walked into a store, they told them to go use the kiosk, and they forget about it. And they're all older guys just like me, and that's exactly what I would do. But again, why do I want to use a kiosk when I could talk to somebody? I don't know. And then the sad part is, the person that would be taking my order, the same person that took my order a few minutes ago, is the same person that came around the corner to teach this gentleman how to use the kiosk. So I'm not quite sure what's being gained by it all. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know. So anyway, midday, I'm in LA. Physically a little bit beat up, emotionally getting there. Dodgers, Red Sox tonight. Red Sox won game 1. I have a FaceTime call with Mrs. Ryder's class tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. And really, that's about it. It's a quiet day. Like I said, out here, I'm just another guy. I'm just another, person walking. I met Don outside of McDonald's. I paid it forward and bought him a #1 value meal that he wanted. But he's been home. He went homeless at 20 years old. He's 58. So how do you make it? What do you do? So I get to the shelter sometimes, shower up. My sister sometimes, she lives in Central LA? South Central, I guess they call it. I think that's kind of what Compton is and things like that. I was in Compton yesterday. Says, she lets me come in and take a quick shower. But it's just kind of crazy. So anyway, this journey, like I said, next time you take a look at a map, look at where central Pennsylvania is, and then look at where California is, and just figure out how, 3.5 months, 4 months, almost 4 months, I guess, when all was said and done, I was able to get across. And it wasn't me, it was people like you guys. So thank you all. Love you all. I'm going to sign up for now. Stay tuned for the update in the evening, alright? Love you guys. Thank you.